Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday, December 11th, 2018. It appears that I got my first community guidelines straight on one of the other live broadcasts I did, which is bullshit because nobody watched it, which is funny. So that's why, like, if anybody ever starts watching my videos, they can see that YouTube's full of shit. So I had a community guidelines strike on video that nobody even watched. That's just fucking awesome. So, but I can still go live. That makes no sense. But I don't know if they took it down or what. Excuse me. Early in the morning. It's getting cold here in Michigan, baby. I was kind of surprised. Debbie Stabbing Out stepped up, started talking some shit. I'm like, wow. It's just all dog and pony show, man. These politicians, their whole goal is to not get shit done. I'm serious, man. That's their goal in life, to not get nothing done. But, oh, man. Christmas is upon us, people. So, I haven't gotten all my Christmas shopping done. Since I grew up dirt poor, I always had to wait until, like, the second week of, like, right before Christmas, or sometimes even Christmas Eve, to go out and buy gifts for people, because, like, I have no fucking money. So, shit, that's, we got stuff hung up where we work, says Merry Christmas, doesn't say Happy Holidays, doesn't fucking say any other fucking religion. You know, fuck these other people. I'm sick of them. Come over here and, oh, you know, what about us? What the fuck about you, motherfucker? When you put a fucking Christmas tree in the middle of Iran, we'll talk. You know, but as far as I know, that shit ain't gonna fucking happen anytime soon. You know, Christians getting persecuted all over the world. Everybody's just like, oh, no, that can't be true. Like, yeah. You know, Christians aren't just white honkies like me, okay? They're like of all races and backgrounds. You ever notice, man, the far left, they ain't nothing but a bunch of racists and bigots and closed-minded assholes. They really are, man. They don't know shit about shit, but pretend like they know fucking everything. Get in here. I might have to make a quick pit stop, y'all. Just hang on a minute. And I'll be back in a second. Never had thought I'd have to put up with this shit. Because I moved out of those kind of neighborhoods. Got a motherfucker out here panhandling people. Need food money. Let me clue everybody in who's watching this bullshit. If you are a man and you beg other people for money, you are a piece of shit. And you deserve to starve in the street and die. You understand me? So let me repeat that for all you fucking morons out there. If you're a man and you beg other people for money so you can eat, you are a piece of shit. Because as fucked up as my life has been, and as poor as I have been, I have never fucking begged anybody for fucking money. I hate that shit. I fucking hate panhandlers and shit. I hate people that start GoFundMes. I can't stand none of that shit. Most of the people that start GoFundMes ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking comment anyway. You know, they just like, they the same motherfuckers that, you know, sobs, insert sob story here. My son was fighting with the police and he got killed and now I don't have any money to bury him. Yeah, well, it's like, sucks to be you, I guess. Next time don't have such a shitty son or something or whatever. That goes out there and gangbangs and fights the police and gets killed. That's my fucking big thing. Like, you know, I just don't like people that beg for money. I don't like these little whores online who, you know, show their titties and shit on, you know, live streams, what they call them, like live stream thoughts or whatever. And they avoid taxes. It's like, that's why I don't like them, because they avoid taxes. They think that they can just do that and that's okay, but then they don't want to, you know, these are the same people. Oh, the rich people need to pay their fair share. But they don't want to pay anything. That's how that works. Fucking amazing, man. Yeah. And I warned them in the gas station, said, you got a dude out here panhandling. Just let you know for when he gets punched in the fucking face. Yeah, I don't have any food money, dude. Sorry, it's pay week. I ain't got no money to be sparing to other people. So I give to Salvation Army and all these other places. You know, you all must think I'm some sort of ogre or some shit. I want to see people that I don't. I said people out there begging for money. You don't beg for money. Go to a soup kitchen or a Salvation Army or something. You don't have to beg for money there. If you need food, they'll feed you. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. When I said, you know, it made me sick. Grown ass man begging for fucking money. That's fucked up. That's bad, you know? You got a grown man begging for money. There's nothing more disgusting than that. And I know what y'all gonna say. You're gonna say, Shark, come on, man, that's me. What if he's trying to feed his family? He's a bigger piece of shit then. If he has a family and he ain't putting them absolutely first, then that makes him a bigger cocksmoker. That makes him a bigger piece of shit. He doesn't need to fucking, you know, be around them. You know, be a man, have a family. It's like you take care of them. Not society. Not the government. You. That's what's so sickening. Ooh, excuse me. That's what's so sickening about it. Because then people make all kinds of excuses, like liberals and shit. Hang on a second, I gotta drop some. Can't do it at my own house. Shit, man, it's too early. Too early to be running all over the place. All right. Good mood. Anyway. So, oh yeah, the community guidelines strike. It's kind of funny. They're like distributing fake news or some shit. Fucking bullshit. It's not fake news when it's your opinion. It's not fake news. I'm not stating my opinions as facts. I'm stating the facts, and that's my opinion. There's a difference, right? These little fucking dirtbags running around talking about climate change and how we're all gonna die. You know, sorry, hate to tell you, I think that's all bullshit, and that's my opinion. And I'm entitled to it. Guidelines. You got various religions, maybe, I don't know, a particular one, telling people how to beat their wives and shit. You can have that on YouTube. You can bash white folks on YouTube. But don't you dare go against climate change. They'll get mad. Fucking break, man. Excuse me. I know that's kind of gross, but I don't care. Sometimes you gotta blow your nose, you know? Ain't got no tissue. So yeah, I'm telling you, man. And then, you know, and I also understand that YouTube has some sort of fucked up algorithm and shit. You know what, dude? Your algorithms are fucking bullshit. Just, you know, it's you know what I call that? I call that being lazy. You know, you got legitimate beefs and then you don't. See, and here's the deal. It's like, why spend all that time, money, and resources trying to control what people say? Because you didn't before. It was no big deal until the SJWs and the goody-goodies of the world came in and go, oh my God, somebody's feelings was hurt. We have to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to make sure people don't get hurt feelings. It's like, people ask me all the time, don't you get offended? No. Not anything? Not really. It's like, what's the point? Life's too short. I ain't got time to be offended by some other asshole. But what if he said something against your religion? So what? That's on him, man. And they pass this road again. It's so funny. Every year they pass this road. This is wonderful Michigan and their fucking repairs. Right? I'll give you millions of dollars. We'll all give you millions and millions, hundreds of millions of tax dollars. And then what you'll do is you'll throw little black kernels of crap into the fucking holes. Jerk offs, man. Fucking joke. This new bitch we got in office now, she's like, oh, I'm gonna fix the roads. Yeah, I believe that. It's like, it's like you and every other politician in Michigan for the last 50 fucking years. But yeah, I get it, man. It's like I'm entitled to my opinion just like everybody else on YouTube. And I don't say nothing hateful. See, that's the whole thing. They can't get me on doing anything hateful. So they gotta say it's fake news. It's like fake news, so what? It's my opinion, so therefore it's not fake news. I'm not spreading any of my opinions as facts. I'm just saying the facts, and then I state my opinion about them. Right? It's like, so all you little snowflakes at YouTube can kiss my fucking ass. You little monitors or whatever the fuck you are, you little drones. Can't get no real job, so you gotta police the internet. And I'm sure that some people that work at YouTube are lovely, wonderful people. I'm not saying that. I'm sure that they got some libertarians that work at YouTube that absolutely believe in freedom of expression and free speech, as long as it doesn't, isn't a call for action to violence, things like that. Like, I don't even give a shit about racist shit. People can get on here and talk about all the racist shit they want, because it's like, basically, I like people doing that, because then I know who they fucking are, and I know to avoid them, because they're idiots. See, all you snowflakes at YouTube who monitor shit, all you doing is like, you're pretty much just driving these people underground. You're not eliminating the problem by censoring shit, is what I'm saying. Like, I have an opinion you call fake news. I don't give a damn about that. Climate change is bullshit, and the fucking story. That's my fucking opinion. And it's the opinion of many fucking people around the world who believe it's bullshit. So stick that in your fake news bullshit and smoke it. Right? These motherfuckers that they want to spew hatred and racism and all that shit, let them talk. That way we know who they are. And we can avoid them. This is what these young pups don't understand. The people that are half my age that think they fucking know everything. That work at these places. And anytime somebody says something they don't agree with, they want to shut them down. Don't shut them down. Dude, censoring people is bad. For, morally and ethically it's bad, but also you don't want to... You are creating the environment in which you are trying to destroy, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because you drive people underground, they go, oh, okay. Dude, you think that, if you kick somebody off of you, let's say, there's a rabid racist and he's all, the white people are going to rise again and all that. Let me tell you something. Let them rant and rave, right? Because if you kick him off the platform, what's that going to do? That just kicks him off the platform. It doesn't solve the issue of him being a fucking lunatic and a racist, right? It doesn't solve that shit. You just kicked him off the platform. What's to say he won't, go somewhere else? What's to say that he won't start his own bigger, better platform? And you gave him the will and determination to do so. So one guy you censored because my feels, right? Now this guy is, okay, you're going to censor me, I'll start my own shit. He starts his own shit and it becomes like a national, movement and crap. Because you guys didn't want to hear one idiot with a couple hundred followers spewing some bullshit. I don't really care if they do. We know who he is. We know who his couple hundred followers are. And I mean, I'm talking about real racism too. I'm not talking about this fake, everything is fucking racist bullshit, Damn, I gotta stop at this light? I never get stopped at this light. That's fucked up. Anyway. Yeah, I'm talking about real shit, where there's a call to violence, where there's absolutely atrocious language, Yeah, I mean, even in the most, we live in a civilized society and that kind of thing should be frowned on. You kick them off at that point. But you don't kick somebody off because they go, well, in my opinion, and according to the statistics, this particular group commits more crime. You guys know what I'm talking about. Commits more crime than other groups, even though they don't make up a very large percent of our population. I think that's an issue. That is an actual social issue we should try to tackle, find out why that is happening. Fuck no. Let's put that on the back burner. Feelings, racism, blah, blah, blah. You guys don't solve fucking problems. That's your problem. That's why half of America hates the left. They don't hate the left. They dislike them greatly. How about that? They dislike them greatly because these are people that create fucking problems. These are people that look for problems that aren't there and then don't offer up any solutions other than my feels. That's it. It's their whole deal. Because we got half of a population full of frickin' manginas and irrational people that don't know how to handle anything, in life. A little bump comes along and they can't, oh my God! Not us poor folks. Us folks that grew up poor, we don't worry about shit like that. Don't worry about shit that isn't of great consequence. We let insults roll off our backs. We let community guideline strikes amuse us because we know that it's bullshit. Some bullshit algorithm. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You disseminated fake news or some shit. Just stop it. Just fucking stop it, man. YouTube should not be in the business of fucking monitoring people's speech. Right? I mean, unless they get a report that some dude is a raving lunatic calling on people to slice others up and shit like that, yeah, I get it. You don't want that kind of thing. And you don't want that kind of negativity attached with your platform. Good. But for the most part, like I said, it's like, just follow the fucking Constitution and you'll be okay. You know, allow all kinds of free speech. And that includes differing opinions of those who fucking run YouTube. You guys that run YouTube gotta understand that there's people out there that have differing opinions than you do. You know, if you want to claim it's a free speech platform, then make it a free speech platform. You know, first of all, you'll save a lot of money because you won't have to have nearly as many goody two-shoe little motherfuckers sitting there monitoring the whole fucking internet. I hate speech and shit. Give me a fucking break. There is no such thing as hate speech, in my opinion, motherfuckers. There's no thing. You know, hate speech is free speech. Guess what? The Supreme Court said so. So yeah, all you little motherfuckers that are coming from other places around the world, wherever it may be, you know, we have the First Amendment here. Fuck you. Fuck you and we should have hate speech laws and shit. No, we shouldn't. They are a direct contradiction to our Constitution and Supreme Court rule. You know, it's not like the left. Well, the Supreme Court said so. You know, when it's in their favor. It's like when it's not in their favor, they're like, we need to overturn this. You know how all the Democrats gearing up for January. They're talking about impeaching Trump. Yeah, good luck with that. You can only impeach a president if he did something illegal. And so far, you guys haven't found anything that he's done that's illegal. So, yeah, good luck with that. Let's waste some more time and taxpayer money on bullshit. All the lefties out there think Clinton got impeached because he got his dick sucked. No, that's not the case. Just because some little whore intern sucked his dick, that's not why he got impeached. He got impeached because he fucking lied to Congress about it. Impeached. I wish you fucking leftists would get your goddamn history straight. You know? Because guess what? JFK was a fucking player. He was running all over the world and having sex with all kinds of women and extramarital affairs and everything, right? You guys love him. Y'all love Slick Willie. Of course, then again, he's a predator. There's a difference. And JFK was a player. Bill Clinton's a predator. And I can say that because he was actually convicted of shit, right? Convicted. There's a difference. When you're convicted of something, then you can say unequivocally, yeah, well, you know, he pled guilty. You know, he was guilty of something, lost his law license, had to pay almost $1 million. That's called guilty. You know, it's not my fucking opinion, that's the court's opinion. Got my tree and lights up. I love Christmas, man. I've been out here for half an hour. Guess I should get off. But I like my opinions to be heard. And besides, it's therapeutic. It's like if the internet is truly the new town square of the world, then it needs to be the new town square of the world. You gotta be able to say, you know, you gotta be able to say things. Our First Amendment ain't there about hate speech and shit. It's there to protect hate speech, because hate speech is a very, you know, It's one of those things where it's like, hey, I think what you're saying is hate speech. Well, I mean, that's not very objective now, is it? It's subjective. Hate speech is subjective to whoever decides, and that's why it's protected under our First Amendment, because one man might think that the things that I say are hate speech, and another man might not think it's hate speech. Right? So if I say I don't like this or that, they can say, oh, that's very hateful. One of these little limp-wristed manginas. Oh, that's hateful. Sorry, it's not hateful. I just don't particularly like certain things, and I don't have to fucking like them. And I'm not going to be forced to fucking like them. There's certain people in my government that I think are scumbags. And guess what? I can say that. Like Hillary Clinton. I feel, because that's what you got, what you left us all. I feel, actually, I don't even need to feel about it. I know unequivocally she's a fucking dirtbag. Because nobody's wrapped up in that many scandals with that many trail of dead bodies behind them, that, oh yeah, it's just a coincidence. Yeah, sure, You get called before Congress, because you get people killed in Benghazi. These people, they're always talking about, like, Trump being a Nazi. I don't see Trump being a Nazi. How is that even possible? Like, there's a bunch of people conservative out there protesting Hillary Clinton. If she won, she'd have that shit squashed. I have no doubt in my mind she would. But anyway, that's Tuesday morning drive, December 11th. As always, if you watch the video, leave comments. I don't disable comments. I'm open to civilized debate. Subscribe to the channel. I'm also over at Minds at Shark of Truth. Shark of Truth, on Twitter. Because Shark's going to swim up and he's going to keep spewing big, large chunks of truth to the world. Because I'm sick and tired of living in a world where it's like you got constantly step on eggshells around a bunch of fucking Fabergé motherfuckers. Like they're made of paper or something. Any little thing you say to them, they'll fold. And then they want, and then, what really surprised me is like the people that they hate the most, the authorities, they call them to protect their sensitive little feelings. Anyway, I'm out.